Hi everyone, welcome back to my Japanese carnivore diet. We are doing 30-day challenge. Today is day 8. Do you know butter coffee? I'd like to talk about what to drink during carnivore diet. As you know, during the carnivore diet, or even you are not on the carnivore diet, what is healthy drink? Number one is water. Water is the most healthiest drink. And then after that, you can have either black coffee or black tea. And when I say black tea, you can have any kind of tea. I'm Japanese, so I drink Japanese green tea, but I also love Chinese oolong tea and the Chinese jasmine tea. Even though I lived in Hong Kong as an expat, I'm sorry, Hong Kong friends, I just cannot grow to like pour Hong Kong tea. So Chinese tea, I like oolong tea and the jasmine tea, and then Japanese green tea. Oh, and maybe herb tea. I'm sorry, I'm not crazy about herb tea. I love caffeine drink. But anyhow, so today I'd like to talk about coffee. Do you like coffee? And if you drink coffee, like my father used to drink coffee, but he put, those artificial creamer, the powder cream, and he had like 3 teaspoons of sugar. My father loved sweet and artificial creamer in his coffee, so I have to train him to switch to black coffee. So if you are like my father, you like all those things in your coffee, then there's something I like to suggest you. That is butter coffee. Have you heard about butter coffee? I was told butter coffee is maybe coming from areas like Tibet or that area where people put the butter in their coffee or they put the butter in hot tea. So, so it took me a kind of a guts to try it first time, but after you try many times, then it's okay. It's acceptable. At least you don't have to pay so much money for your cafe latte at the Starbucks or outside because now you can prepare coffee and you can put butter in your coffee. So this is what I do. You know, this is a best friend, the Kerrygold Irish butter. And then I already sliced butter like this and put it in a Ziploc, keep it in my refrigerator. So every time I cook maybe egg or I want to eat dates with butter, or I put this butter in my coffee. And how much butter? Up to you. You could have just a slice, or if you like it more creamy, you like to have a couple of slices. Up to you, really. There's no set rule. And about the coffee, though, I'm not really a picky coffee drinker, but some people in Japan, they are concerned about, manufactured cheap coffee because they were concerned if the coffee is too cheap, sometimes the manufacturer use old coffee beans with the mold. Ooh. So I don't know because you cannot go to their factory and see how they process it, right? And I live in Los Angeles and in LA. I'm surprised there are many coffee connoisseurs in Los Angeles. And as far as I know, there are 3 local gourmet coffee. You call it coffee. What's the name? I just go blank. Coffee, not the grinder. Oh, coffee roasters. Yeah. Coffee roasters. So in LA, there are many coffee connoisseur, picky coffee people, and they go to local coffee roasters. And I think it's a great idea if you are like those Japanese public concerned about the coffee beans being old or mold, then you can go to the local coffee roasters. And I'd like to introduce you three coffee roasters in Los Angeles. They are not my sponsor, but they are just my discovery because I wasn't a picky coffee drinker. And indeed, they are good. Even though I'm not a picky coffee person, but I can tell once I start drinking them, I'm sorry, but I cannot go back to those coffee place. Sorry about that. And I still have money left on my app, but it's so hard. Once you taste the good fresh coffee, and actually they are cheaper, cheaper because like this, per pound is about 20 to $25. And how many cups you can make, out of 1 pound? Whereas you go to those store and you buy Vinte or Grande, whatever size, it's like $5, $6, right? So like this 1 pound of this coffee, like $25, let's say. Then just 5 cups of grande, you can already, get the money back. So it's so economical, cheaper, and fresher, taste better. And I think it's good for you. They say black coffee, as long as it's fresh and good black coffee, is a very good antioxidant. So it keeps your cells fresh, doesn't get rusty. Okay. So the first one, because I live closer to Orange County. So in Orange County, in the city of Newport Beach, here is a King Coffee. King is the first one I learned about 8, 10 years ago. I've been always a fan of King's Coffee, but they're a little bit pricey because their bag is like 12 ounces. I think 1 pound is 16 ounces. So this is 12, 3/4 pounds. Whereas in Los Angeles County, in the city of Pasadena, there are two coffee roasters, and both of them 1 pound. So I'm kind of getting cheap, huh? In LA County, oh, smells so good. But the coffee roasters come in 1 pound size and about $22, $24. But in Orange County is, I guess, maybe more expensive, everything. So this one, 3/4 pounds and the same price, $22 to $25. But anyhow, okay, so in Pasadena, there are two coffee roasters. Actually, they have about 10 cafes, coffee shops when you Yelp it, but two roasters. And then I go to this one, Jones Coffee. You know why? Because Jameson Brown Coffee Roasters, they close on Sundays. And I live far away from Pasadena City. I have to drive Harbor Freeway. I have to drive Pasadena Freeway. So I'd rather go there Sundays. I think Sunday morning is less crowded. The freeway is less crowded. So Jameson closes on Sundays. And so I have to go there like Saturday. But so this is Jameson. And this is Brazilian coffee I bought. And Jones Roasters open 7 days a week. And, their barista people are really amazing. Two of them are so amazing. So I go to Jones and I talk to them. I've been drinking King's coffee, but the one thing I don't like about King's coffee is too acidic. So can you do something? Then the barista at the Jones Coffee say, okay, if you don't like acidic coffee, then I recommend you this one, Madison Blend, which is a mixture of a medium roast and the dark roast. He just bingo, they are the professional barista. You just told them what you like. Wow, they select one, and of course they let me taste it, but oh, it was so good. So this is actually my second bag. I first went there in April of this year, and then now it's June, right? And in the meantime, I have so many bags from so many roasters, but I like Madison blend the best. This is my second bag already. Now, one Saturday, I managed to go to Pasadena. I went to Jameson Brown Coffee Roaster. And again, their baristas are so amazing. I talked to them. Hey, this is your rival in the same town, but I love their Madison blend. Can you recommend me something similar? Then guess what? They say, okay, try our Brazilian bean. Wow. So I had and they have Brazilian beans, both medium roast and dark roast. I said, do you have something in between? They said, no, sorry, Grace, we don't either medium or dark. So if I were living alone, I would try dark roast because dark roast is less acidic. But I have my husband. My husband he doesn't like dark roast. So I settle for medium roast Brazilian bean. But this is pretty good. This is very good, very good, very good. But again, this is just a personal preference. Among those three roasters, yes, I like Jameson in Pasadena, Madison blend. Okay, anyhow. So back to coffee. Have you heard about butter coffee? So if you never try it, and if you love to put sugar and a bunch of cream, try it. So again, just slice the butter, keep it, just slice it like this, keep in a Ziploc refrigerator, and then try it. I think it's good. Let me know if you like it. Okay? All right. That's all for today. Today is day 8. But again, uh, maybe by now you clean up your refrigerator, your kitchen pantry. You weren't like me. It took me 2 weeks. I've been eating all the carbs because it was mottainai. But if you can get rid of them, and if you can switch to black tea, black coffee, and the water, right? Water. Okay. Then hopefully from day 8 onward, from the second week onward, I think you can enjoy, you know, losing weight. All right, and also the inflammation. See, that was my main concern. I had the inflammation, I had the joint pain, and that really bothered me because I love Zumba dance. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow, day 9. Bye bye.